Hey, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's the author, Andrew Snorton, and you're joining me for the Fast 15. We're actually able to do it live today. I know we kind of alternate back and forth between, what's going on and what's taking place. So appreciate you guys joining us as we normally do on Wednesdays, usually about 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Excuse me for huffing and puffing. I was ripping and running today, so bear with me. But on Wednesdays, typically about 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we take a moment to kind of pause, check up, check in, enjoy an encouraging note from any of the books or the audiobooks, close out with a couple of announcements, and hopefully it's a good means of encouragement. Sometimes you need time during the day to kind of pause and reboot. You might not be able to wait till the end of the day. You might not be able to wait to the next day or, your appointment time or whatever. So hopefully, in addition to getting a good laugh, I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I was running to get everything squared away. Hopefully you guys are getting a good laugh, a good smile, a good breather from everything. The best ways to stay connected with me are going to be LinkedIn is going to be easiest. If you go to LinkedIn, not LinkedIn, I'm sorry, Linktree, linktr.ee/AuthorASnorton. That's going to be the easiest way to stay connected because it houses everything, the website, social media that you see in the background, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, the information on the collaborative author Andrew Snorton blend with Fontaise Coffee, any interviews, announcements, things along those lines. So thanks for bearing with me. And like I said, I'm just having a good laugh with a number of things. But before we dive into our topic for the day, as we always do, I want to take a moment just to kind of pause and check in with everybody. We know that there's people out there that are going through life and going through it. Some of you might be dealing with, physical health issue, mental health issue. You might be dealing with stuff on your job, stuff with your family. Just trying to reboot and figure out some stuff. So if that sounds like you or someone we just want to send a word of encouragement up there. Let you know that there are people that care, people who want to see you pull through and push through and be successful. And if what you're going through requires any type of professional attention, don't be afraid to get the professional help that you may need. If there's something that you're dealing with where you just have to kind of pause and pivot and reboot and reevaluate and move differently, move constructively, but move differently. So we're definitely, extending those words out to you. On the other end of the spectrum, there's people who are going through some positives. There might be something positive on your job. You've accomplished something. You've gotten through something. There are a number of positives taking place despite some of the things that are happening. So if you or someone is having something positive or good happen, hey, shouts to you. Definitely take time to celebrate. Please celebrate responsibly, and feed off the positive energy so you can go ahead and use that for the next great accomplishment. But let's not forget those who may not be doing as well, because that was us and it could be us, because we know how life can change. So always try to have some type of word of encouragement and words of motivation before we dive in with our topic. And of course, with it being March, and some of you guys know, big baseball fan, even wrote a book regarding my baseball coverage, Nothing Minor. So Nothing Minor focuses on my first year covering minor league ball back in 2019. I still cover mainly AAA baseball and whatnot, which is just a level below the major leagues. Some of the players I've interviewed either are on major league rosters or have seen major league time, and just really, really, I like the game. I mean, everyone has their thing, but definitely with Major League Baseball starting, it actually started today. The Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres are actually playing a 2-game series in Seoul, South Korea, Seoul, Seoul, South Korea. All the other teams will get everything up and running, I want to say, by March 27th, March 28th. And then we're looking forward to AAA ball with the Gwinnett Stripers as they have their home opener on April the 2nd. So stay tuned on that end. So in that spirit, we're going to go with one of the pieces from here. I got to find which one I want to use. And it is going to be... Let's see. Which one do I want to use? Oh, I'm going to use this one. So this interview was with a player who's actually now on the Chicago White Sox roster. He was with the AAA Gwinnett team at the time I interviewed, and he saw time with the Atlanta Braves, got traded to the Angels, who then traded him to the Chicago White Sox. So he should be in the White Sox starting rotation this year, as he saw a lot of time, and that is Touki Touissant. So the quote I'm going to have is a quote from interviewing him back in 2019, but it really helps not only for baseball, but just for life. So here's what he says. He stresses, you have to be consistent. Consistency is key. If you're a bullpen guy, for 8 out of 10 games, you better be on your A game. If you're a starter, and if you have 35 starts, which is considered the average or target number if a team has a 5-man rotation, you need to have at least 25 to 30 good starts and maybe 5 all right ones. So the key on that is consistency. And we've heard this time and time again, in order to be good at something, you have to be consistent. Consistency looks different to different people. For some people, for example, if you have a physical goal like working out, for some people it is every day. For some it might be every other day. If you're writing, you've got to figure out blocks of time, whether it's during the beginning of the day, the end of the day, different spaces and places. But you think about anything that any of us are good at, and part of the reason that we're good is because we're consistent. Consistency means what? Taking the time. In addition to taking the time, learning something new every day that allows us to make our time, more effective, and we just get better at who we are and what we do. So even from the grand game of baseball, and I'll say this one more time, you have to be consistent. Consistency is key. The more consistent you are in general, the better you are at whatever skill set, whatever job, whatever accomplishment, whatever growth opportunities. So thank you, Mr. Touissant, from the book Nothing Minor. So make sure to pick it up today. So a couple of announcements before we get ready to wind down. Tomorrow, which will be March the 21st from 4:30 to 6:45 p.m., join me in Conyers, Georgia at the Conyers Mini Mall. I'll be doing a pop-up book signing at Tree of Knowledge bookstore. So I'll feature all 4 books and things along those lines. So meet, greet, connect right after work and just before dinner. Shouts to Henry Carter, who is the owner of the bookstore. Definitely, make sure to check me out there. Again, Tree of Knowledge Bookstore, Conyers, Georgia, March 21st, tomorrow from 4:30 to 6:45 p.m. You also want to check me out this coming Saturday, March the 23rd. So excited to be a part of the Pearly Awards, which will actually be hosted by Majority Greek Magazine. This is the second year that they've done it. It's recognition of members of our Divine Nine organization, so all of our fraternities and sororities. So shouts, I'm going to see if I can do this in inverse order. Shouts to our peers, our noble Greeks, fraters, etc. I'm going to do it in reverse order, so bear with me. Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated, Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, and of course, fraternity I'm a member of, Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. So I did it in inverse order from the most recent to the oldest. But all of our D9, great people doing great things across the board. So this coming Saturday, March the 23rd, in Austell, Georgia, is the Pearly Awards hosted by Majority Greek Magazine. I'm excited. I'll be there. I'm going to be one of the presenters for this year, so really excited on that. Way back when, I think I have my award. Oh wait, I got it right here. Look at here, as I was the winner back in 2022, the inaugural winner of the 1906 award, which goes to a member of Alpha Phi Alpha. So many thanks to Antoine Dwayne Jones, noble Greek and frater of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, who is the editor of Majority Greek magazine, his entire team. So make sure to check out Majority Greek as well as Pearly Awards on your social media platforms. So again, book signing this coming Thursday, actually tomorrow, in Conyers, Georgia. Tree of Knowledge Bookstore, 4:30 to 6:45 p.m. That's at the Conyers Mini Mall. March 23rd is the Pearly Awards hosted by Majority Greek Magazine. That's taking place in Austell, Georgia. There's limited general admission tickets available for that. So if you want to come, whether you're a member of the D9 or not, you got to go to Majority Greek and get your tickets. Trying to think of what else is going on. Oh, this is, on that tie-in, shouts to our friends and associates of the Iota Zeta Sigma chapter of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. They are celebrating their charter anniversary. So shouts to all the members there. Great people doing some extraordinary work within the auspices of their sorority. A couple other things. Make sure to reach out to me, and make sure to reach out to Fonte's Coffee to bring back the bourbon. That's right, the bourbon-infused coffee under the AuthorASnorton blend. We ran it just during the holidays. We're going to see if we can run it again. So make sure to hit us up, here, but make sure to contact Fonte's Coffee. Go to fontescoffee.com, click on the menu for special collections, and then I'm the first one that pops up, so make sure to go ahead and cop not only the bourbon infused, but all the other roasts. And shouts to our friends at Fonte's Coffee, doing amazing work. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's coming up. Oh, shouts to our friends at Life with Shanita, Dr. Shanita Scott Connolly, doing amazing work. It was great being a co-host of her show, Life with Shanita, last Thursday, so make sure to check it out on your favorite social media platforms. They are hosting an event this coming Sunday that you want to make sure to check out. So make sure to connect with Life with Shanita, mainly on Facebook, but on your social media platforms, and check out the great work that they are doing across the board. I think those are some of the main things I can think of. Again, thanks for bearing with me when I was huffing and puffing and laughing. I'm really in decent shape, really. I really am. But, and thanks to everybody who's just taken time to lend support, lend encouragement. It really does mean a lot. And hopefully when we do these midday, midweek moments to kind of pause and check in, hopefully it's helping everybody kind of just dial it back, slow it down, all that type of thing. So as we get ready to close out, the easiest way to stay connected with me is on Linktree, linktr.ee/AuthorASnorton. From there, you can find all the social media, the website for the collaborative AuthorASnorton blend with Fonte's Coffee, the archival editions of the Conversation Corner with the Status Network and live TV. I know, guys, thanks for being so patient. I know it's taking longer, but I'm working on stuff. I really am. Make sure to check out the great people there. And just thanks to everybody. And hopefully, again, this pause during the day, during the week, helps everyone just kind of reset and reboot and regroup. I know it helps me. Hopefully it's helping other people out there. So please make sure to like, share, post, repost, things along those lines. So in closing, and I know I kind of flipped the word order around, but it happens. Whether small or big, a victory is a victory. Whether slow or swift, movement is movement. So keep it victorious, keep it moving. Continued blessings, encouragement to each and every one of you. And until next time, take good care, and I will see you real soon. Hopefully I won't be huffing and puffing like I was earlier today. Take care, y'all, and I'll see you soon.